Right, I'm just fiddling with my stream record, so so yeah, it's
I just did the wrong Discord on mute.
I see. Yeah, blimey, 100 people in the pen is pretty big.
That's a bit nuts, isn't it?
Yeah. I raced it. I rode it yesterday, but I was terrible. I just hadn't got the legs. I'm just still trying to get my fitness back, so I thought I'd give it another go tonight.
Oh, your dedication. That's a good effort.
Yeah, so I had a few weeks off, and it's amazing how quickly it disappears. Like, I felt really good just before I stopped, and then I definitely don't feel as good now. But hey ho, cool.
Oh, comes back quickly as well. Look.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a lot of hill in this.
Yeah, it's one of those. There's no major like long ones. There's quite a few short, punchy ones, like up the Bray and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's just kind of
just never flat, is it?
No. Although it's a nice downhill lead in. So
okay, something. Wrapped around mostly with the streaming setup rather than warming up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because I use Source, I could almost use an infinite amount of kind of messing around with the layout, but I've sort of given up and just stuck with what I've got because it kind of works.
Yeah, I've got Source straight out of the box.
Yeah. The only one mod that I'd really recommend is the profile. That really helps.
Okay.
Because you have on screen what the race profile is.
That'd be good.
Which is, I find really useful for racing. It's really useful because it kind of helps you measure.
Yeah.
You know how hard you can go or not go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Out of all of them, that's probably the one I think gives me most benefit.
112 people. I don't think I've ever raced in such a big race. I was thinking top 10, but no, maybe that's optimistic.
Yeah.
Looking forward to ZRL.
Kind of. I mean, I like doing. I mean, I haven't really done ZRL. I've done DRS, so I sort of like the team aspect of it. It's nice racing with other people. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it from that perspective. I quite enjoy TTT. It suits my kind of diesel-y type kind of riding. So that's good. And the scratch races are good. I'm just terrible at like the races with points races. I'm just no good at sprinting mid-race and then having anything left. So
it's that recovery that's the killer, isn't it?
Yeah. So but no, yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I'd have preferred to be doing DRS, but I totally get why. I mean, running one of those series must be a massive undertaking.
That's got to be huge, isn't it? Yeah. I was hoping to swap to DRS this year.
Yeah.
It didn't run.
Yeah. The only thing I like, the best thing about is the time. 7:45 starts are like perfect for me because I can get the kids to bed and then ride. DRS is
I'm the same.
DRS is like a 7:15 start, which is always a bit of a sort of getting the kids mostly there and then letting my wife kind of leaving her to it for the last bit, which is kind of fine.
Yeah, that required a free pass if I was going to.
Yeah. So,
but Seagull's are looking strong.
Yeah, I think cats and dogs both look like they've got decent teams, so should be. I've never really done it before, so I know that kind of the leagues are fairly seeded, aren't they, in terms of kind of the strength of the league. So I imagine we'll be in a fairly strong league.
I think they've suggested they might switch the leagues after round one with it being a TTT.
Yeah, I guess they can judge how strong teams are really after that.
We can't do our normal put the 4 weakest riders in and then wait until you get in the lead and have the strong ones. That's how we dominated Division 3 last year.
That was it. There were your tactics. The thing I dislike about ZRL over DRS is that you can only pick 6 of your squad.
Yeah.
The format of like DRS with 8 riding but only 4 counts is really inclusive.
It is. That's a super idea.
Yeah, because someone can ride. If they're having a bad day, they don't feel so bad because there's other people to take the points. But you're not saying, "Oh, you're not very good. Please, can you sit out this one?" Which I know we don't do. We'll probably do it fairly equitably, but it just takes away that selection headache.
It's hard when you've got 7 available.
Yeah.
Someone's got to sit, haven't they?
Exactly, yeah. And most people are pretty reasonable, aren't they? They're not, if someone says to me, look, we just haven't got space for you this week, I won't take it personally, but it's just an extra complication for the captain to kind of deal with and the team to deal with.
Definitely.
Whereas DRS, it's like, you're in the team, if you can ride, you can ride. If you can't, you can't. And, if you're good, and if you're not, it doesn't matter. Which is a
100%.
bit, but anyway, it is what it is.
A far more inclusive way of doing it, isn't it?
At the bray already, blimey.
Yeah, I wrote one of these series with Jensen the other day, which was good.
Yeah.
Always having someone you can moan to.
Yeah.
Stretching here a bit.
Yeah, it's so hard to judge with a big field whether you sit in the pack or whether you kind of that risks a breakaway going off the front that could be quite big.
Yeah.
I'm still not very good at my racecraft, to be honest.
Mark Dickinson's the man to watch.
Oh, he's incredible. You look at his numbers, and I know he's got a very good sprint, but he's always much less energy than me.
Yeah. It'll be a good 0.3 watts below me.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's there when he needs to be. He's very canny.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I've sort of
stay on this front group.
Yeah.
My old teammates in there.
Surprised. I mean, I know you've ridden quite a bit longer than me, but it's surprising even now you start to recognise the other cat C's and people you've ridden against. And
oh, definitely. Yeah. That's why I can't afford to get promoted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Riding those B races with hard work.
Oh. Yeah, certainly knew about that one.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I never ride within myself unless I know that I want to.
No,
but
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah. But yeah, it would be a big step up.
If I don't want to go all out, I'll do a workout.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just tend to pick. I don't do. The thing is, I find workouts and pacer riders really boring, so I tend to get drawn to races anyway.
Yeah. The amount of times I've gone out and thought, nice sun too. And then it's like, ooh, that's a race in 8 minutes.
Yeah. And suddenly,
Nice.
suddenly you're blowing a gasket somewhere.
100%.
There's already front group's already down to 67.
Well, I guess that's good news.
Well, it kind of.
Work out where to play this angle. Just realised I have got the maps. The source.
Oh,
And
cool.
that's got a little profile on.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get the heart rate down a bit.
Yeah.
A minute.
A good place, like the best place I found for the anvil, if you have one now, which I've got, is there's a climb, sort of a gradual climb coming up, but then there's a banner at the top where you get another power up, and if you use it just before there, then there's a bit of flat, but then it goes downhill, so you get a bit of anvil benefit, but you also get the chance to get a feather for the 2 punches. So that's what I've done. I mean, obviously entirely your choice, but
That's good.
the anvil's not that much use on here, whereas a feather does help up those punches.
Definitely.
I'm heavy enough, I don't really need
Always
an
glad
anvil.
to hear that. Exactly.
But yeah, here it's sort of, this is where it starts to climb for not a big climb, but then it flattens out,
Okay, yeah.
then there's a banner, and then it drops.
Awesome. Legs feeling better today?
Yeah, so far. What I tend to find it's near the end. Last time I tried to chase a break down, which worked, but then I ended up just bridging the group to the break, and then I had nothing left once the group attacked. So it's kind of one of those. It's 50-50. Do I let the break go and it disappears, or do I try and chase it?
Because someone else is going to do it.
As it turns out, this guy then did 4 watts per kilo for about 10 minutes, so I wouldn't have been able to hold him anyway.
Fair enough.
But I sort of burnt my matches trying to catch him, which is...
Yeah.
It's always in hindsight. You think, had it have stuck and I'd have gone away with him, brilliant, but... yeah, so the banner's coming up in a couple of 100 metres.
Aye. I see it. Oh, I got another amble.
Yeah. Ditto.
May as well use it here, I think. It's up a little. My towel. That was a mistake.
Bit of a punch here.
It's corkscrew, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that one. I'm not sure putting the disc wheels on was a good plan. I forgot this is an uphill finish.
Yeah, it's draggy. I really don't, this isn't, not the many finishes are my sort of finishes, but I find this one quite a long drag.
Yeah.
It's like in two parts, isn't it? It's like it goes and then it goes
yeah,
again.
Double kick. We've done at 52. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if any, and no one, I'd be amazed if people can attack off the front of this because it's quite a big group going quite quickly. It takes some effort.
Not easy to do, is it?
No. There'll be some people in who can do it though, so usually is.
Don't worry. It's not me.
No. This is Jensen's tactic though for because he tries to race the GC for this, which is the GC of Cat C across all 4 or 5 races, and so he picks the fast ones where there's a big group. You know, this will be quite a fast Cat C, I'd imagine, 100 people.
Yeah.
So
cling on and
yeah, and that gets you, even being in the right race, probably gets you a few seconds.
That's it.
I don't have the luxury of being able to pick and choose the races that I can do. Just have to sort of look when I'm free to ride and find out what's free.
Unlike you, I do a lot of 8.10s and 8.30s.
Yeah.
You seem to get some good in the daytime ones though.
Yeah, my work's relatively flexible, so like I can generally, like, I work from home quite a lot, so I can do kind of, if it's a short race I can tend to fit it in a lunch hour or something like that.
Nice.
Which tends to help. I haven't yet mastered the get up before the kids and do a race because they're so young still. But
yeah,
when they're a bit older, I would.
When they can go through the night.
Yeah.
So I have to wake them up. That'll be the time.
Yeah, I've got a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, so there's no chance of that just yet.
That's exactly the same as me. Well, I'll have a 5-year-old on the 21st of this month.
Alright, cool.
You want some reassurance? I've got a 24-year-old. He's fine.
Yeah, he's not waking you up early in the morning.
Very rarely these days.
It's probably more likely coming home late, isn't it?
I think he's more sensible than I am. Going up in front here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where I spent all my matches last time trying to catch someone, but he was on his own, so I feel like it's a big enough group. Let them work.
Yeah. About a 48.
Those that want to go long, there's a bit of a ramp coming, so they might start to ramp it up.
Yeah. Taking the risk of sitting on the back of this.
No one's going yet. Got 7 seconds off the front. It's a good effort.
Fair play. Carry on. Okay, I've got further.
Yeah. It's the downhill bit now. Then it's the punch up the corkscrew and then the bray. And then...
Whether it's easy on the corkscrew. You risk holding it.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Jeff, I'm going to go on mute to the finish, just otherwise I end up recording on my grunting and groaning. All right.
No worries, pal.
Cool. Enjoy the finish. Good luck. I'll see you there.
You too, Clive. Great efforts. Clive, well done.
Oh, that was hard up there.
That's awful.
Still, I had better legs than yesterday. Oh.
That's good.
Just didn't quite have enough at the top, so keep going.
Oh, you made top 5 though.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll settle for that in a midfield. Well, you came 6th. So.
No, I didn't like to overtake you in the end.
Thanks. It's good for my morale, Jeff.
I'd love to say that was my mistake.
That was good. It was a fast race. I think yesterday I was 34 something.
Okay, yeah, so that's quite a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, in a 30-minute race, it's kind of like, it's about 40-50 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
But the pack just flew along, didn't it? It's kind of...
It really did.
But
yeah,
no,
I couldn't produce much from a sprint.
no.
Just didn't have it there.
Well, it's kind of like, really, it's a minute up there, isn't it, from the bottom to the top, so it's like...
It is.
You've got to kind of hold a minute's power rather than a sort of 30-15 second.
Yeah.
Still fourth and fifth, or fifth and sixth out of 100 and whatever it was. It's still pretty good going.
I think we'll take that. Right, I'm going to go
Yeah, ditto. It's good.
and eat my own body weight of food.
Sounds good. Keep the anvil going.
Definitely.
Yeah, good to catch up with
Oh,
you.
it was good fun. Well done, Clive.
Yeah, I'll speak to you later, mate.
Yeah, catch you soon. Take care.
Bye.